welcome to another edition of Talking Small Press Comics with myself, Larned Justin, and Steve Keeter.
Well, that's for darn sure.
Wait a minute. You're not Steve Keeter. Why don't you just run along and let me take care of this? Thanks. Anyway, Steve and I both have commitments coming up in the near future, and we won't be able to do a video together for a few weeks. So I had gotten in the mail this book from Tom Fellrath, and this is Heroes Now Patriot, which we reviewed in the last video. However, this is, if I can show you this, commentary edition, and this is an amazing book. What Tom has done is he has put notes in the margins of each page, and I'll show you this a little better in a close-up, but commentary on the story in the margin on each page. And he explains exactly what's going on, because if you remember in our video, in our review, and I hope you watched it, we noted that the story is complicated. You got to pay attention to it. There's a lot of flashbacks and things like that. Well, this edition explains all of that. Not only that, in back of the book, he has all the original pencils, the layouts, and once again, I'm going to show you this a little closer here in a second. But he has all the layouts and how everything was done, making for a really interesting book and a tremendous amount of work. And the reason that I wanted to get this on one of our videos right away is because the amount of work that Tom Fellrath has put into this, and he shouldn't have to wait forever to get it promoted, at least from our videos. So let me change this over to a view from the top down so you can see exactly what this looks like inside. Just as a quick note, this is $10 from Tom Fellrath. I will have it in his info in the description below the video. But let's take an in-depth look at this. So this is what I wanted to show you. Tom has written notes in the margins here and here for every page and for every panel. It describes not only what's going on, but some of the thinking behind his story. And also some of the reasons why Tony Lorenz drew the panels the way he did. Now if you take a look at page 7 here is the process for page 7. He gives us the script, Jeff's origin flashback. And on the next page, we have the original layout from Tony Lorenz with linear notes and the finished pencils for each panel. Then he moves on and shows us the inks and lettering for the finished page on this side. Again, notes in each margin. And here we have the process for the front cover, concept discussion. Here's a couple concepts from Larry Johnson's cover work. Cover A concept here, cover B concept here. And here's an additional cover rough from Larry Johnson. And then the final cover for Heroes Now Patriot, the comic book. Again, once again, linear notes. And here's Tony Lorenz's first Patriot sketch in May of 2021. And as I mentioned, this is quite an effort. The work that Tom Fellrath put into this is just amazing. It's $10. I think it's well worth it. It just shows you what can go into a comic book. It's amazing. I hope you'll get a copy of the commentary edition. It's certainly worth it.